But for Sakura to have been killed... Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. God knows I wouldn't even fucking try. What's this? Looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm her down. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Oh my god. That's really sad. Polka dot candy wrapper. How's that gonna be helpful? I don't know. Oh. Red fragments. There's shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the tops and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Okay. There's something else on the ground near the glass. Monokuma! It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor. The shit? I'm looking at everything on the floor first, and then I'll go on to the body. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of to the room. It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label that says Chem A2. Chem Lab A2? That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Glass, and it's under... Oh, they're underneath it. Meaning someone put the bottle on top of the glass. Shards of light blue glass. That must have been part of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. That means someone put the can after we all entered. What does that matter?
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Yep. An important clue. I'm not sure how I see it. I don't see how. That's better. Is that... Oh, there's like blood like in that awkward corner over there. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf blood stain. Oh. The figure came from these things. These are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Oh, I would definitely break those open to get some of those chess pieces. Little Monokuma chess pieces? Oh, that'd be so much fun. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get these figures inside the bottle?
so
It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
This is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. And the red shards of glass, which probably started out as the bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Or at least a weapon. This locker's open and there on the inside. It's a handprint. What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh, it was already open. Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point. Then what the fuck? So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... what does the handprint mean? What the fuck? The hell's the point of it, then? Let's go speak to Mr. Asshole. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I'd better go before he crushes my soul completely. Okay, let's investigate the body. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. Well, she could have had like a serious head injury. And it could have given her like a massive concussion and she started vomiting blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body. Maybe her getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Not a chance. Byakuya. However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting? Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Yeah? We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Actually, I do, because the body discovery announcement only plays when 3 people who were not the killer discovered the body. Thus, it played when us 3 entered and saw the body and established she was dead. The only other people that could have done it are those 3. Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. Oh, you can help me all day long. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said she'd die right around then. She'd died. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she would just talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. I always account. The fact that she had asked those 3 to meet her with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, The same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Byakuya, speak. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. God, it's gonna be... Watch it be fucking Hero that killed her. But I mean... is that everything? I've looked at her body, I've looked at that. Oh, I probably should look at the magazines. That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Okay. Just kidding. Clock? Don't fail me now. It's around 1 right now. According to the Monokuma file, she died around 12. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? Oh shit, that was happening at the same... Oh my god. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only noticeable change to the door is that the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. But there's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Kyoko? She used the mod strong. Yeah, we already read that. So can I leave now? Fuck off. I just... Let me leave. Need to examine the crime scenes. What? What have I not examined? Do I need to examine her again? Sitting in this multiple rooms, vomited blood. What the fuck? You want to say anything else? Oh, already did it. Yeah, we already did that. Don't make me repeat myself. Yes, I did receive a note. Shit. Sure. Unless I had to examine it. There's shards of glass. Yeah, on top of that, near the glass, Monokuma figure. What the shit? What's there left? Oh, the chair. Oh my god. Duh. Oh my. I'm a dumbass. The chair that blocked the door. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door or chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room door. Listen. Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part. So then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Listen to me. Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk with the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Oh, god damn it. I had to talk to Toko. God damn it. Yes. I already read that. Yes. Leave. Those 2 other probably went back to their rooms. God damn it. But I hate them. Hero is down there. Toko will be right here. Might as well get fucker out of the way. Crazy chick. I pressed the door, not bell. After a few seconds, Ugh, the most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay.
What do you want?
Ugh.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Shut up.
I was in such a good mood, too.
Yeah, you look like it. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Yeah, it's a very bad time. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. You don't have to take it as fact, but you can just take it as, you know, their account. Leon, Yasuhiro. I pressed the doorbell. Answer the door. After a few seconds. What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How do you know about that? Ugh, did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awoken in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. Oh my god, he fucking killed her. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So when you went and met with Sakura, No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious. The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Oh, do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets. Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. The big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Oh my god. You're fucking useless. Please tell me he did it so we can get rid of another useless person. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Oh my god. He fucking did it, didn't he? He killed her. Wow. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, you can't deny that Ochre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have a look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more of the protein can we found on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Chem lab we go. Because it's not like the room changed at all. So no point in actually going back there for a while. Oh yeah, the 4th floor. Yes, that's where I thought. I still can't believe there's a fucking 5th floor. God damn it. Can we just not have any more floors so I can be assured we won't kill each other? Again. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you mean to say was, yes sir, I understand. God, what a fucking ass. Okay, there is a... Does it... hello? Hello, can I not do the stuff on the ground? This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like there are 3 shelves that have been connected together to make one giant shelf. Yeah, that's not what's fucking important here, Naegi. More important right now, what's the powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Someone did. They're footprints. These are footprints. Good God, it's fucking Yasuhiro. And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? Well, kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, let's go, chop chop. Good God, I want to fucking rip his head off. Okay, asshole. See, I just draw a giant dick or a middle finger and say, here you go. Do your own fucking work. So I got to work, and before long I had drawn up a sketch of the room. Please be shit. Better than mine. Not bad for you, I mean. For me? So when you look at it like this, interesting. Good God, he is really good at drawing footprints, though. In an actual, like, organized way. A bottle. Desk. It would appear that whoever left those footprints only had business on the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me. They're speaking to me. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay, then let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see your feet do appear to be too big. It's fucking Yasuhiro. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these footprints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are really a valuable clue. Look at them. If you lay out the footprints,